Oh, so important being hydrated. Man that drinks coffee like I do oftentimes may not drink enough water. And I think if you don't drink enough water, especially if you drink a lot of alcohol, you have a danger to be pretty darn dehydrated. And let me see, what's the date today? It is the Thursday the 12th. And I'm at 4,433 TikTok followers. And I am at 592 subscribers on YouTube. Wait, no, let's do it this way. 592. I just met with my, thank you, I like my head too. No coffee, but I'm working on something, Martha. I'll get a beverage of my choice shortly. And my next appointment with my business advisor is Wednesday, the 18th. And my goal for Wednesday, the 18th, is 4,700 followers on TikTok and 625 subscribers on YouTube. And that's on TikTok. I like the watch, sir. Where did you get it? I got it at hello, Keith. Hey, thank you so much for following the host, and thank you for liking my head. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. This is a little show I started a little while ago. Not a little while ago. We're working on our 4th year, to be honest. I'm not getting any younger. And it is a show I enjoy a heck of a lot of, a show that I kind of use as a coping mechanism to deal with me and stressors of the world that we're facing, that we are all facing. Hello, Keith. I like Bruce Willis. I appreciate that. But for those that have been watching a while, and hold on real quickly, my goal by March 31st, which I'm going to put down here, I'm doing my little goals, because I met with my business advisor just a bit ago, and we wrote down some business goals. And my goal for March 31st will be 10,000 followers on TikTok and 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I'm going to meet with my business advisor every week, and I'm going to see if by March 31st I can hit these goals. It's my social media goals, Keith. And I know I'm good at this. And I'm not even sure if this is going to stay this. But for right now, this is my focus. And this is what I'm doing. And this is what I'm good at. And this is what's exciting, what's working for me. Hello, Stacy Pooh. What's helping me deal with stuff and deal with stressors and deal with anxiety and deal with life while doing something good, because you guys are watching, so it must be doing something for you. And if it's not, I don't know, maybe at least it's giving you some entertainment. At 10K, you can make money on TikTok and 1,000 followers. I'm going to keep the watch on. I was going to take it off. Maybe I'll take it off in a little bit. I think I got it at Rogers and Holland's jeweler. It's a Tag Heuer or Heuer or whatever. I don't know, but it's kind of nice. And it's kind of shiny, kind of classic. The doggy's outside. I'm going to go get her. I'm going to come back, and I'm going to light. No. I'm not going to prioritize a nice lighting setup. There's Holly. She's coming back in. I'm prioritizing growth. You know? I think a lot of people prioritize, and I don't disagree, Jets. I mean, I guess I do disagree, to be honest with you. I think a lot of people, before they do anything, they get all the lights and all the microphones and all the stuff and all the bells and all the whistles, but then they never do anything. You know what I mean? They got all the setup and they don't do it. And I think if you prioritize a nice lighting setup, I don't think it's a bad idea, although I kind of like my minimalist approach. Here's my dog Holly. And that's actually not my dog Holly. Love the puppies. Pomchi? What's a Pomchi? Pomeranian Chihuahua? Is that what a Pomchi is? But anyway, that's kind of my plan. And that's the only plan I have right now. And other than that, I'm not going to worry about too much else. Oh, well, that's so cool that I even knew what it was, a Pomchi. Never heard of a Pomchi. Names of animals or of dogs have become so fun. Like a Labradoodle and I don't know. I got a little boy. Yeah, Pete, my lady. I don't have a Yankee Candle for the record. I have, I don't know, very cheapish candles. And I'm going to light a couple candles. Yeah, creates a little mood. And for the record, for those, I don't know how many people have just tuning in for the first time on my little show. Hello, Scott Concrete. But I usually go live every morning at 8 o'clock. I am not still doing my UPS job. My UPS job was a seasonal job. I do have a son. He's not here. He's with his mother today. I normally be with me on Thursdays, but I had an appointment. So we switched days, and I'm going to have him tomorrow night instead of Thursday. UFC, we have talked about this before, have we not? Somebody just asked me if they should take Propecia for their hair. And I think it's somebody that tuned in 3 weeks ago and was going, oh, my hair's thinning. I'm in my 20s or 30s, and I'm stressed, and I don't know what to do for my hair. And I set him a very clear vision of what he should do for his hair. UFC, are you there? Are you still watching? Hello, Texas Twister. Was it Melissa? You said shave it. Did you shave it? Did you shave it? You obviously didn't shave it. Hey, Melissa, thank you so much for tuning in. UFC, I gave you my hardest felt, best advice ever. You're not going to, or you wouldn't be asking if you should use Propecia. Thank you. This is my dog, Holly. She's beautiful. She's an English Springer Spaniel. She's a good girl. We just got back from a very brief walk. I go live real quickly at 8 o'clock. Does he shave it clean, Stacy Pooh? Thank you so much for following the host. I hope you guys all follow. I have firm, hard goals set up. By next Wednesday, when I meet with my business advisor at 4 o'clock. Okay, good. Yeah. It was devastating. We're talking hair loss and goals. Holly eats dog food. What brand? I don't even know. I'm not, I don't know. I honestly don't even know. I don't know. I know what the bag looks like. And I know where I get it. And I sometimes will mix up the flavors a little bit. But thank you so much for following the host. Real quickly, every morning I go live and I do a coffee with Ken where I, drink coffee and talk to you guys at 8 o'clock in the morning. I usually talk for half an hour or 45 minutes. And should I give her another rawhide bone? Should I give her a rawhide bone? Or should I just sit here and pet her? I don't know. But either way, don't start barking. Either way, I go live every morning at 8 o'clock. And I talk for a while and I drink a lot of coffee. And kibbles and bits. Everybody knows is kibbles and bits. I just started teaching high school English. It's been tough. Advice. UFC, you don't even follow my advice, UFC. You don't even follow. You just started teaching? I've never taught. I think it might be tough. But hey, Keith, thank you for joining. I think it might be rewarding, too, if it was a good fit. I think for me personally, the school system might be a little strict. I never liked school. Doesn't seem like my daughters like school, and I'm not one of those parents that is going to lie to them. I mean, I was fairly good at school because I'm kind of smart, but I never liked it. I thought it was like prison. And I think if I was an English teacher in a high school, I might still think it's like prison. I might be watching the clock all day. I never saw the movie Beetlejuice. Yeah, they do, Stacy. It's amazing. And I think she's the biggest fan of, watch this. She doesn't, she loves Coffee with Ken because she knows I sit and talk to my phone for half an hour, 45 minutes. And hello from Balos Heights. And she knows I'm my hands are free. And I sit on the couch and I stare at my phone. And she doesn't care about the phone or my talking at all. She knows that my hands are available to pet her. And if I stop, she kind of gets mad and starts sticking me with her cold, wet nose, which kind of gives me a little bit of the heebie-jeebies. You know what I mean? The heebie-jeebies. They're good. Dogs are great. She's gotten me through a lot of hard times over the last year and a half. And just her ridiculous... We fight. We argue. Because she'll want to... Like, we just got back from a walk. And it wasn't a real long walk. It might have been half a mile or something like that. But a lot of times we'll go on like 2-mile walks. And we get back and she's wondering what we do next. And like we fight like an old couple. I'll go, Holly, we just got back from a long walk. Leave me alone. And she'll stare at me. And she'll paw me and nose me with her little wet nose. But anyway, I was talking about my coffee show. And during the morning I do a coffee show. Good evening, chunk of change. Good morning, Jack. Good evening, Jack Taylor. Just in time. What's just in time, Jack Taylor? I might need you. Thank you for joining, Jack Taylor. I think I need you. I think I might need you. I'm glad I promoted you. Yeah, they love the walk. She does. She gets so much joy and so much excitement. And sometimes, I don't see it, so it's frustrating. Oh, 16, blind and deaf? A diaper? Oh. Oh, well, stay as long as you can. What's for dinner? Good question, Jerry. I was wondering that on my dog walk a minute ago. I was debating just throwing in a frozen pizza. I eat a lot of them, but they're really good. They're really good. They're really good. Anyway, was drinking coffee in the mornings at 8. On my dog walk, I was saying, I'm kind of thirsty. Why don't I go live when I get home? It'll be right about 7 o'clock. And I'll crack open. Oh my God, yeah, Jerry, isn't it so good? That's what it's probably for dinner. I've got a home run in pepperoni and sausage in the freezer. I really should do that affiliate marketing stuff. Because I talk about the products I consume a lot. And I really believe in them. And obviously, if I talk about them, I believe in them. I'm not selling them. I don't get paid for them. It's so good. Where is your accent from? You are somewhere else first. No, it's not. You're from my neighborhood? Like literally my neighborhood, Paula? Are you from Naperville or are you literally in my neighborhood? I don't know. I'm actually from Downers Grove. I buy the pizzas at any grocery store in the Chicago area. Home Run Inn pizzas are incredible, frozen pizzas. Oh, you're from Palos. Okay, yeah, you've watched before, or other people from Palos says, anyway, stop it. No more questions. I'm thirsty and I want to take a sip of my Heineken Zero. For those that have given up drinking, hello, those that have stopped drinking and long for there's certain times. Well, you can ask more questions, but I'm just saying I want to drink my Heineken Zero before all the questions come. There's certain times when you really got to taste for a beer. And as a guy that hasn't drank any alcohol in 14 months, drinking water. Okay, well, thank you for the encouragement, Milenko. I hope wherever you guys are, it's Thursday night. It's just after 7 o'clock my time. I hope you have a beverage of choice, be it alcoholic, non-alcohol, water, coffee, tea, lemonade, Coke, you name it. Milk. I don't know the last time I drank a glass of milk without cookies. It's been a long time. But anyway, cheers to us. I'll tell you what, it's not bad. It's not bad. Like I say often, chocolate milk is pretty yummy. Heineken Zero has about 2/3 of the enjoyment of a regular Heineken with none of the bad side effects. I don't know if that's enough to market it. I mean, usually you say like 110%. Yeah, it is, Jack. Don't get me upset. Don't get me upset. Been a rough few days. Yeah, it's the same price as regular Heineken. No, it does not have the same calories. It has 69 versus like 130 or 40, which a regular Heineken would. Jack, I agree with you that it makes no sense, but I was whining about that on my video the other day. Jack said it makes no sense that a Heineken Zero costs just as much as a regular Heineken. And I'm not in that great a shape. I'm in no shape. I haven't worked out much at all. The only conditioning I get right now is walking Holly. But that's okay. At this phase of my life, I've got other things I'm focused on. But anyway, Jack, I was complaining about Heineken's price and the same price as regular Heineken. And somebody said, well, Diet Coke costs the same as regular Coke. And that's kind of a good point. No chunk of change. I have not lost weight. I'm right about the heaviest I've ever been. I kind of bounce between like 200 and 218, and I'm at the high end. 200 is pretty thin for me, probably too thin. I think if I could put the magic weight on, I'd say 205 might be it, and I'm probably 218. I think when you stop drinking, I've heard you have a strong desire for sugar. I'm 6'2". You have a strong desire for sugar, and for a while, holy smokestacks. I can eat a huge bag of peanut M&Ms or a whole big pint or quart of ice cream. And, excuse me, that's got a lot of calories in it too. But for a while I lost weight. And then I just started gorging. You're 236 too. Well, okay, but but UFC, you're kind of roughly where I'm at. You get a cold for a week, you're 218, and you're good to go. You're right where you should be. UFC, do you drink alcohol? Jack Taylor, you're a little, you're taller than I thought, a little heavier than I thought. But I don't know. I don't know why. Hey, thank you so much for following the host. Hey, Jack Taylor, I just met with my business advisor, and we was gaining in the winter and losing the summer. Okay, yeah. You pack it in the halves. Yeah, that's what I'll say. Whenever I'm like talking to a group of women and they ask if I want a piece of cake, or if they have some sweets they're going to give me, and I go, no, even looking at that chocolate goes right to my thighs. That's always kind of funny. Might have to cut it out for weight loss. Jack Taylor, I met with my business advisor today, and I talked to her about my goals, and I explained to her that I wanted 10,000 followers. She asked what my goals were, and I go, I'm really struggling with goals. Thank you, Bree. Hello, Natalie Mason. I go, I'm struggling with goals. I'm just trying to put one foot in front of the other, and then it kind of dawned on me, because I think she was talking like, I don't know, big goals or fancy goals or goals that I think most people would talk about. And one of my real goals right now, honestly, is social media. I enjoy doing this. I think I have a career in some aspect of it, or it's going to lead me to one. And I told her, they're not that expensive. I could be your business advisor, maybe Love in Midwest. We can negotiate. Hello! But anyway, I told her by March 31st, I wanted 10,000 followers on TikTok and 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And our next appointment is Wednesday at 4 o'clock. And she was writing down the time. And I go, hey, can you do me a favor? Write down where we're at today and where I want to be next week. And by next Wednesday, I want to be at 4,700 followers on TikTok and 625 subscribers on YouTube. So that's a growth of about 5-ish% on each in a week. And I think I can do it. Kids are great. My son's beautiful. I didn't see him today, Charity, because I had an appointment tonight at 5:30. So my wife and I switched days, and I'm going to have him tomorrow night. And I'm hoping I get to have him sleep over because he's a little love nugget. and we like cuddling on the couch and watching TV. And it was so funny. Live in a really tiny home, and it's a ranch, and which is good because I don't know if it'd be safe him climbing stairs. It probably wouldn't, so I don't have to worry about that. But anyway, he kind of does loops around the house and knocks things around the house. And the other day, oftentimes, if he gets to the dog bowls, he'll tip them over and spill the water and spill the dog food. And he did that the other day. Fortunately, they were both pretty low, so it didn't make a huge mess. And I heard a whole lot of clanging, and it's right over there. And I was just listening to the clanging, going, I wonder what the heck he's doing with those dog bowls. And I kept hearing the clanging, and the clanging got extremely loud. And anyway, I hung out with him for a little while, took him home to his mom's. I don't know if this was Tuesday or whatever. And after I got back, I'm looking around the house for Holly's dog bowls because she needed her food and water. And couldn't find them. And I go, it did get really loud at one point. And I went into the bathroom, and both the dog bowls were in the bathtub. We're both in the bathtub. And, he's barely tall enough to look over the edge of the bathtub. And he chucked them in the bathtub. And what he loves to do is chuck things. He can't even walk yet. But he can pull himself up and be super proud. And if he was here right now, I don't know if you can see what's on my table. That's what's on my table, just kind of some random stuff. I couldn't have any of this on my table. He would swat it all off. And you can't swat off candles. You can't even swat off Heineken Zero. He doesn't seem to care. I mean, granted, he's just like 20 months old. I'm married. I'm going through a divorce. Happy to be alive. Sadly, my second. We were a passionate couple. Very passionate, but really struggle at getting along on a day-by-day basis in a healthy way. We both love our children, and we have two beautiful kids. I actually have two beautiful kids by my first wife, too. I think 4 is a good number of kids. I didn't expect to go 2 pair. You know what I'm talking about? I thought it would have been 4 of a kind. Instead, I got 2 pair. So, anyway... I don't know how long I'm going to talk to you tonight, but I'm enjoying this platform a heck of a lot. I have a lot of fun going live because you guys ask me just enough questions to give in terms of like how you get there. Oh, well, Bree, I think I've got the answer to how I get there. Are you talking about social media? How do I get to those numbers I talked about? Bree, are you still there? You asked in terms of how to get there. Okay, how to get there is by going live right now because I'll probably pick up another 5 followers at least on this live for talking for half an hour. And I go live every morning, and I know how to go live. Hi, Leela. That's what somebody else... I should be a business advisor. There's 2 people saying they need business advisors already. I mean, I'm broke. I'm broke. And not successful yet, but I will be. You're going to follow me. How do you like your coffee? Black at home, and I put cream on it on the road, UFC. No, UFC, you should not use Propecia. And I don't know what to tell you about being an English teacher. We've got a new English teacher, folks, watching today. And he's, I don't know, not sure how to do it. I don't know. I guess just do it, and you'll get better over time. Nobody's good at a job their first. You're just starting UFC? Leila, I don't know. Coffee goes, quote, from Airplane. You know why I say broke, Leila? Oh, okay. You know why? I mean, but you're still new. I don't know, Jerry. I'm probably a little broke. But I say broke, and it's important to know. Broke is a temporary situation. And poor is a state of mind. And I think it's important to distinguish those two. You've never, and I appreciate you, Leela, watching, you've never heard me say I'm poor. Yeah, you've never heard me say I'm poor. You know what I mean? No, I'm broke. I'm not humble. I mean, I'm not that humble, but I am broke. But that's okay. You know, I've made a ton of money, and I've lost a ton of money, and I've been broke, and I've been rich. I'd rather be. I'd rather have money than not, believe me. But I do have realized that money doesn't buy happiness, but being broke sucks. And some to get along better than others. Yeah, but that seems so scientific. I don't even want to go on a date again. I'm still scarred. What's the coolest thing I bought when I had money? I tell you what, the coolest thing that's coming to mind are just small things. Coffee and a roof, both are important. Somebody asked me what the coolest thing I bought when I had money is. I did have a tough morning, Terry, but that's okay. Somebody just asked me the coolest thing I bought. The coolest things that I can think of buying, my scooter is one of the coolest things I've ever bought, and I didn't have money when I bought it. I just think of the good products I have. Birkenstocks are great. Birkenstocks are great. I think that's an awesome product. I think those are awesome gifts. And I think those are awesome gifts. And you have Birkenstocks? Why does it make me follow every time? What do you mean, Jerry? I don't. Why does it make you follow? I do not know. Holly needs out. She doesn't need out. Again, we just got back from a long walk. Is to have love. Yeah. And you know where you need the love from most? Yourself. She is smart. I think she got a rawhide bone, leaves her rawhide bone out there. And I talked about it this morning. Actually, I believe my dog chewed mine this summer, and you reminded me I need a new pair. Oh, of your Birks. No, okay, Terry. Terry, are you local? Jerry, I just let Holly out. I can't show you Holly. She was just here. She's been here the whole time. I've been petting her the whole time. Terry, are you local? Oh, okay. You've been on before. I remember you. Do you have a fenced yard? Did you have a fenced yard? I have a fenced yard. I've heard that there are occasional coyotes where I live, but I've never seen one. And I've lived in a bunch of neighborhoods in Naperville. I live in Illinois. I live in Naperville, Illinois. Driveway guy is asking me, what Outback did I work at? Have you been there at all? Yeah, I've been in Florida. Yeah, you're on the golf course in Tamarack. Hold on here. Where was it? Oh, which Outback did I work at? A driveway guy. Are you local? You must be local, driveway guy. At first, I worked at an Outback like 10 years ago, and I first waited tables back in college. And the cool thing about waiting tables, you can kind of make a fair amount of money without, a resume or anything, by just hustling and having a fairly good personality. Jerry, it's always comes up as one of the top places to raise a family or have kids, or it's got an awesome downtown. I talk about it I glow about Naperville. It's a great town. I mean, it is. It really is. I mean, I think Chicago area is cool. People are good. The weather's interesting. Interesting. But anyway, I waited tables 10 years ago after my first divorce at Outback Steakhouse in Wheaton. And they closed down, and I moved over to the one in Naperville on Ogden and Route 59. If I forget even who asked that. But, that's my story. Ribfest. Yeah, they moved Ribfest away to Wheaton over by the courthouse. And Ribfest was so awesome. It was awesome. It almost got too big. Hold on, let me have another swig of beer. You guys, cheers. It's pretty dang good. Tempted to throw in my frozen pizza. Favorite acts I've seen there. By far, Aerosmith lead singer jumps to mind. I saw Billy Idol. I saw Bob Dylan's kid. What's that band? Bob Dylan's kid. Steven Tyler, yeah. Uh, okay, I'm going to throw in the pizza. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, hang with me. You're going to go over here. Going to get my very fancy setup in my very fancy little home. And here's the pizza that I recommend. It's a home run in pizza. It's got sausage and pepperoni, and it's awesome. I saw Billy Idol there. Yeah, did I say that? Yeah, Billy Idol. It's actually pretty good. I'll tell you what, Billy Idol. I went to college and high school in the 80s. Billy Idol's got a fair amount of good songs. You know? So, he was in the movie Wedding Singer, too, if you remember that. Steve Miller Band at Ribfest. No, I did not. See, I like that, Jack Taylor, how you avoid me and you talk about to other people. Ken's boring the crap out of me, Jack Taylor's thinking. He's going to ignore him. Rosebud, yeah. Okay. Hold on here. Oh. I don't really believe in preheating. I don't think it's that necessary. So I don't worry about it. Let's go back in here. Holly's still content outside. Again, I have a fenced yard, so she shouldn't get gobbled up by any coyotes. I hear they can jump fences. Oh, no, I'm just teasing you. You should bartend at Hugo's. You could make a lot of money there. I don't know how to make drinks. I don't know how to make any cocktails. And the hard thing with me in waiting tables or even bartending, because I think I could. They hire an older staff and have an older clientele. So I think I would fit the suit, as they like to say, I like to refer to. Peanuts is totally different. And home run in pizza the other day, not happy. It was ultra thin. Oh yeah, Love in Midwest. The ultra thin's not nearly as good, but it's cheaper. The ultra thin's not nearly as good. Oh, we were talking about bartending and waiting tables. Yeah, they train you. But honestly, I got kind of shaky hands. Hey, Jack Taylor, thank you so much. And I don't know how long I'm going to talk for. Did you, Leela? I got shaky hands. I don't have great hand skills. I don't have great hand skills. Yeah, you could make great money bartending. Yeah. Hello. You could make great money bartending. But again, I don't have great hand skills. And also, it's just so, I don't know. It's a late night partying scene. Hello, Joy. Thank you, UFC. Yeah. But anyway. I don't know. Why would it be so often? Just wondering. I don't know what you're talking about. Sandwich Fair. I've never been to Sandwich Fair. I don't know if I've ever actually been to Sandwich. They have a fair? Is it comparable to Ribfest? Oh, shit, that might be boring, though. Yeah. Did I ever grow a beard? I'll grow facial hair occasionally. I'll grow facial hair occasionally, but only a little bit. I never do it too much. I get so itchy. I just don't understand how anyone could do it. Like how anyone could do it, have a big full beard. Because it feels so itchy. After like a week, I start kind of going, ugh, I feel dirty. And I don't like it at all. So, anyhow, I've got my pizza in. Noff. Oh, is it closed? Driveway guy, you must live in Naperville. You must. I'm going to take a sip of my beer. My Heineken Zero. Someone said you had a bad one. No, Leela, it's fine, though. My morning's fine. You're Orland Park, but you know Naperville pretty well? I had somebody ask me 3 times why I keep repeating myself. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. They're gone. Yeah, the Riverwalk's awesome. The Riverwalk is awesome. Naperville's awesome. It's really nice. Actually, Orland Park, some of the south suburbs are pretty beautiful. They got so many forest preserves down there. And I used to like to fish a whole heck of a lot. And was it a pepperoni pizza? No, it's a pepperoni and sausage. Yeah, UFC, that is my goal. I don't totally understand. I think the problem with me and going live a little bit is I try and engage with everybody, and I always feel a little bit better or bad if I don't address everyone's questions, and and you know, I can't engage. They come kind of quickly sometimes. And I'm reading them and I go off in a story and I'll start talking about waiting tables or something. And then somebody will talk about the Riverwalk or Orland Park or, I don't know, bands playing. You're Jake's uncle. Do I know Jake? Oh, Jake Buerhoff? Is that his name? I might be not pronouncing it correctly. I don't know. I so appreciate you guys tuning in. I really do. I want to hit my goals. I want to hit 4,700 followers on TikTok by Wednesday the 18th. And I want to hit 625 followers on YouTube by Wednesday the 18th. And I'd like to hit 10,000 followers on TikTok by March 31st and 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And at that point, I think you can monetize both. I'm sure you won't make much money at those levels. But even if you made, say, $100 on each platform. Hello, Billy Jank. I think once you make that first dollar, you can then do the math and figure out how much you need to do to make a living. You know, because once, say on March 31st, I hit 10,000 followers on TikTok and 1,000 on YouTube, and say they both give me $100. I don't know if that's true or not. And so that'd be $200 in a month. I don't know what's going to be my job, Helen. I don't know. This is what I'm doing. I mean, right at this moment, at 8 or 7:37, this is what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, no, I feel good. I think I'm on the right path. I don't know exactly where that path leads. A lot of people always want to know where you're going to end up, and I don't know where I'm going to end up. And honestly, when I was a kid, I had no idea what I was going to do for a living. I went to college for math and computer science. I ended up with a finance degree. I ended up as a realtor, and you know, I just don't know what tomorrow brings. Isn't that a song? I think it might be a song. And yeah, I try not to, you know, I have goals, but I don't know exactly where my goals are going to lead. Yeah, I think I am, Chunk. I think I am. I think I've been going through a lot of poop, and I talk about my poop fairly openly and honestly. And just because we're going through poop, yeah. Well, Leela, I know. And remember, Leela, I can't. It's funny because I get why you're worried about me, but you know what I'm saying. I have a regular follower named Leela, you know, and she's worried about me. And it's like, well, look, I'm worried about me a little bit too, but I don't want to own your worry, Leela. Do you know what I mean? You should go see a therapist and tell them, deal with your worry about me, you know, without putting it on me. And I'm just kind of teasing, but I kind of mean it. You know what I'm saying? Leela, if you're so nervous about me, you go see a therapist. Lay on the couch. And the therapist will go, hi, Leela, what's wrong? And she goes, I know this guy on social media. I don't actually know him. I've never actually met him. But he shares a lot about his life. And I'm just so concerned. I'm so stressed out for this guy.
I just can't sleep at night. I'm worrying all the time. Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, no, I think it's funny. But I've realized, and I used to struggle because my brother would go, "Oh, I'm concerned," and I go, "Well, you kind of deal with your own concern." I've been to Mason Sabika. Yeah. Hey, bacon wrapped dates are good. You get mad. Hey, love in Midwest, and we're getting along so much better. I love it. I don't know why I keep this person. I don't know why. I'm smiling ear to ear, Helen. Hey, Helen, why don't you have more followers? Why do you have 0 followers and 0 likes? And why do you only follow me? And why do you hop on all the time? I find that unusual. Hello, Hazel. Tables are so close together, I think it would be hard to wait tables there. Oh, at Mason Sabika? Till I Collapse is a good one. Yeah. Till I Collapse is a good one. I won't forget the pizza. I know when it beeps, I know, Terry. It's so obvious. Is that really why, Helen? Is that why you are a fake account and you stalk me and you're a total loser? Is that why, Helen? Is that why you made 10 comments on my post today? Because you're a loser. That's why, Helen. You have a job. You must have a horrible job. You're a horrible little troll. I'm going to remove you. Good luck to you. I've been trying to be nice to this person. But it's so hard. I get so many little trolls. Holly's fine. She kicks the door. Yeah. All right, Helen. Okay, good night. Have a great evening. Holly's fine. She lets me know. You're worried about her getting eaten by coyotes. She's fine. Where are your mods, Ken? What do you mean, my mods? I don't know, Chunka. I don't know. And I tried to let her go. And I ignored a few of her comments. I remember I was out the door until I helped you remember. Oh, yeah. Your lives are the best. Well, thank you so much. I get you. Well, they didn't know I was going on tonight, and so they might not be watching. Yeah, they do. Driveways. Okay, for the record, for those cooking home run-in pizzas at home, I did not preheat the oven, and it just got up to 450 degrees, and I put the pizza in right away. So I know it's a few minutes from being done. And it's kind of the system I have, because everyone is worried about it, and I get it. I appreciate you worrying about my pizza. It is, Chunka. Somebody said something about the bowling book. Oh, Driveway Guy. I love your names, because I get to call you Driveway Guy. Is the home run pizza at the home run store better than it is in the frozen version? I'm curious. I don't know if it is. It's gotta be. I would hate, but it's so good, the frozen. But if the frozen pizzas are so good, okay, it's better. Good, because they'd have to make it better in some way. You know what I mean? Because otherwise I can just buy it on, I just looked on Amazon. Hello, Matt from TikTok. Xanax, the problem with drugs is they work so well. I'm going to go check out my pizza. How do you become comfortable? I put on my PJs. Look, okay, there it is. See, it's not quite ready yet. You could eat it at this level. But I like it a little more crispy. Lila, you live in Naperville. Because I don't want students to see me. Yeah, that makes sense, UFC. It'd be tough as a teacher to post on social media. It's funny. My daughters go to Oswego East, not too far from... RJ, where have you been? I needed you. I was getting attacked. I needed you, RJ. You weren't there for me. I cry. I'm going to wake up during the night going, RJ, there are no excuses. My first moderator just joined, and everyone was saying, hey, where are your moderators? Because I had somebody being mean to me, but I kind of went off on him, and it was okay. And I've there goes somebody. Look at that person. We're slacking, Joy. Wait, I forgot you were here. No, it's okay. I feel good at night. I feel I can handle it. I don't know. I think I'm in a good place. I've got a vision. I've got my vision. And I'm excited about it. And I'm going to do it. And I'm going to hit 4,700 followers on TikTok by next Wednesday and 625 subscribers on UFC. On YouTube, UFC. See, it's so hard because I'm reading the names and I'm trying to talk about my goals and I don't know if I'm coming or going. And, yeah, anyway. Yeah, RJ, and I met with my business advisor tonight, as you know, RJ. And I hadn't met her before, and she was a little younger than I expected. And, I'd get my ass kicked in the UFC. She was a little younger than I expected, but it was good. And she was kind of hipper and understood social media. You can relate, lives are tough. Hi, I don't often do. Thank you, Joy. I was waiting to see if you'd do it. I was going to do it, but I appreciate you, Joy. It's so fun. Box Set Playbook shared the live. Jerry, I have no idea. How much one makes if you get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube or 10,000 on TikTok. But I'll bet you, let's say you get 100 a month for either of those numbers. Both those numbers. Hold on. Uh-oh. I can use it in a couple minutes. So that would be 200 a month. Obviously not much money, not a ton to live on. And 200 a month is whatever, but it's a start. And once you have a start, you can kind of extrapolate and go, okay, I need to make $5,000 a month, let's say. I need to make $5,000 a month, let's say. So I'm currently making 200, so I need to grow my business 25 times. And at that point, I'll be making $5,000 a month. And I don't know if that means anything to you, but as a guy that crunches numbers in my head all the time and is always doing calculations, I know the first million is the hardest, or the first dollar is the hardest, or the first getting monetized is the hardest. And once you do, you almost have an equation. You go, okay, I did this and I got paid this. So I need to do 25 times this to be rocking and rolling and doing what I need to be doing. And so I feel I have a short-term and a long-term plan. I felt really comfortable with my business advisor. I so appreciate you, Jerry, and you made a beautiful, sweet suggestion the other day. I could. That's not a horrible idea. Like this home run and pizza. I have people on this live that actually are buying home run and pizzas because I'm talking about it. Boo-doo-boo. Cleaning my pizza cutter. You got one? Cheese? Joy, you're on it. Thank you, Joy. Yeah, no, I think so. Oh, well, I don't know about that, Jerry. I don't know about that. RJ, Joy's quicker than you. I've been singing your praises. I just need to get Joy's Awakening on the job. No, I love you all. I appreciate you guys all. My pizza's not going to be... I gotta make sure. Hey guys, I so appreciate you for joining, and so appreciate you for following and sharing a little bit of your night with me. I had so much fun tonight. I'm gonna get my pizza out of the oven. I'm gonna let Holly in the door. I'm going to enjoy my night. I'm going to switch into my PJs. I'm going to enjoy my Heineken Zero. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I hope you are feeling good. Thank you so much for joining today. I hope you are loving yourself. You're forgiving yourself. I hope you join me tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.